Zillow is a great starting point, but it's a terrible decision maker. Now listen, I'm not saying online home values are useless. They can be helpful, they can give you a ballpark. But when it comes to making a real decision, especially with your biggest asset, they don't tell the whole story. Today, I want to break down what online home values actually are, what they miss, and how real pricing really works here in Rhode Island. Online home values are built on algorithms. That's just math. They look at things like recent sales, square footage, bed and bath count, and broad market trends. And as a starting point, they're fine, but here's the issue. Algorithms don't walk into homes. They don't smell the basement. They don't notice outdated kitchens. They don't see water stains, bad layouts, or incredible natural light. They see numbers. They don't see reality. This is where local experience matters. I can stand on one street and tell you which homes sell faster. I know which side gets the better light. I know which properties buyers avoid and which ones they fight over. An algorithm can't do that. It doesn't know the neighbor situation, the traffic pattern, or the history of that block. That insight comes from being in the field, showing homes, writing offers, losing bids, winning bidding wars. That's street level knowledge. And that's something data alone cannot replace. I see this all the time. Two homes, same street, same size, same number of bedrooms, one selling in 3 days over asking, the other sits and eventually needs a price reduction. Why? Because buyers don't buy spreadsheets, they buy emotion. One home feels right, the other doesn't. Maybe it's the light, maybe it's the layout, maybe it's how it was presented. Online estimates assume homes are interchangeable, they're not. Pricing isn't always about averages, it's about positioning. Here's something national websites miss. Rhode Island does not behave like the rest of the country. Buyers' behavior here is hyperlocal. What works in Cranston doesn't always work in Warwick. East Greenwich buyers think differently than North Providence buyers. First-time buyers behave differently than downsizers. Cash buyers behave differently than finance buyers. An algorithm might say this home should sell for a certain number, but it doesn't know who's actually actively shopping right now. It doesn't know what price points are creating bidding wars. It doesn't know what buyers are walking away from. That knowledge isn't downloaded, it's lived. Real pricing is part science and part art. Yes, we use data, comparable sales, pending activity, days on market, absorption rates, but then we layer in our experience. Condition, presentation, timing, buyer psychology, local competition. The goal isn't to hit a Zestimate, the goal is to create urgency, to attract the right buyers, to generate competition, and to let the buyers and the market push the price up. Online values look backward. Smart pricing looks forward. So here's the takeaway. Data is useful. Experience is priceless. Online home values are a tool, not a strategy. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or just curious what your home could really sell for, not what a website guesses, I'm always happy to talk it through. No pressure. No sales pitch, just honest advice. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.